That's me.
You look nice today, all dressed up.
Thank you. I attended a gala. Just kidding. I can't. I went to a thing and dressed up because I wanted to. Because I've been wearing sweatpants for a year.
It's quite the opposite of last week, so kudos to you. But I thought you had Child Protective Services coming over, so that's why you dressed up, man. That's what I thought. We took a little heat last week for the whole redhead diatribe. You know, hey, whatever. But
sometimes things happen.
I was going to use the term "got in trouble," but I can't get in trouble on my own podcast.
No,
you know
you can't.
People can be mad, and that's fine.
Right?
You know?
Yeah, sure.
But I'm gonna say something white people used to say back in the day. Hey, I can talk like that because I got redhead friends. And I can prove it because every time I'm around them, it either looks like I had on a Santa Claus suit or a clown hat by the amount of red string on my clothes. You know what I mean? One said, hey, don't change anything you do. Don't ever be worried about offending anybody. Don't be worried about that shit. Do what you do. And the other one said I laughed my ass off. So I'm good.
Yeah, I feel comfortable with it.
All right, so there's that. So the rest of you guys that wrote emails about us bashing people, fuck off. Dan says, well, you know what? And let me say this. Everybody's been subjected to getting fucked on this show, right? We've talked bad about everybody.
Yeah, we have.
Everybody.
Yeah, we have.
All right,
As a
Dan
matter of
says,
fact.
Wood, your home state is looking to ban porn. The state where you can marry not only one but two of your sisters.
You can't.
Is looking at banning porn. I like that. That's funny. That's hilarious. What are you going to tell me now? You can't buy liquor on Sundays, or you sell near beer in your convenience stores? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Mm-hmm. How about kegs are illegal and you can't buy lottery tickets? Give me a break. How bizarre. This fucker. How bizarre. Let that song bounce around in everyone's head. You're welcome.
How bizarre. But for the record, polygamy is not legal in Utah. That's why people have to move to Nevada to do it. Mm-hmm. Our neighboring state. Mm-hmm. Everything else is true.
Everything else is true. Max says, greetings from somewhere in the middle of West Texas. I've got two things I've been pondering for the last 100 billion miles. I guess he drove. LeBron, that fuck of a Yankees fan, now somehow owns part of the Red Sox. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. Can't wait to hear Keith's comments. I'm going to stop that right there. I don't understand.
I have no idea.
Why do they need his fucking money? And he's a noted Yankees fan. He talked about being a fucking Yankees fan.
Yeah.
And one of my boys told me the motherfucker announced it wearing a Yankees hat. He did. You saw it. Oh, fuck, man.
I only saw stills. I don't know if it was the actual release of it, but you can't. How would you? I'm at a loss for words. I'm stumbling over myself like an idiot.
I grab that contract and I light it on fire and I throw it on his lap. That's what I do.
Especially since like if you're a Boston fan, hello Cleveland Indians. Remember he was all on that too. Mm-hmm. And but if you are a fan of Boston, you know the rivalry there between the Yankees and the Red Sox.
You don't even need to be a fan.
No, well, okay, but I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, right? Like you got to be a fan, you got to know. And now it's money. Mm-hmm. It's money. It doesn't matter. He doesn't give a shit. It's money.
Obviously, they don't either.
No, yeah, that's
and
true.
He plays for the fucking Lakers. Robert Parrish is rolling over in his fucking grave, man.
Hello, Dodgers.
Second, Utah may pass a law that makes no sense. It will ban all porn from smartphones and tablets. Bananas. To get honest, this current generation is spoiled. Hope you fucks learn the joy of finding a hustler that your buddy hasn't already destroyed. I miss Misty. Take care, Mac.
Uh-huh.
We've talked about that when I used to walk through the woods of the back alley, and you kick the leaves in the garbage, and one would turn over and you see some skin.
Yeah.
And you pick that up and you look at that, man, and that was like,
oh boy.
That was like finding the fucking Shroud of Turin, man. You'd fold that up, put it in your pocket, bring it up to your buddies, in the bathroom at school or gym.
Yeah, there was as a kid growing up, there was a park in my neighborhood, and it had a Bowery, and these cement pillars that held it up. There were 4 of them, but if you push the garbage can or the tables over close enough, you could climb up and then to the top of the cement, and then above where the roof was, you could, if you're small enough, and we were, because we were kids, you could hide up underneath there and tuck up and get into like the eaves of that thing, and that's where they all were.
Holy fuck, that's a lot of work.
Well,
yeah, not as much work as it was to utilize those magazines.
You get in there, and it's like the magazine company threw up Playboy and Hustler in there, and it was fantastic. Every kid that I knew around my age knew you could go up there, and there was also an unspoken rule: you don't take them out of there. You just peruse, you look, you go, and then you go about your business.
Okay,
did you leave them?
Did you leave it better than you found it? I.e.,
No.
clean up the fucking place, or was it just a cesspool up there?
I was a teenager, younger than 16 and younger than 14, actually, probably. Of course you don't leave it better than I was taught that lesson for like if you borrow somebody's like wrench, make sure you clean it up and give it back. I wasn't taught that about people's magazines, okay? I was taught you don't tell them that you saw it.
I was talking about the potential amounts of splooge on the fucking ceiling and floor up there.
I was told it was seagull poop.
Oh, yeah. Carl says, what the fuck does Pinocchio have to do with Coca-Cola? Or a weird wolf girl? Or a dude with horse legs? I think some of these advertisers are on acid. Half horse, half motorcycle. Cat that tells me what beer to drink. What happened to using sex and fast cars to sell shit? Carl's Jr., GoDaddy, big tits and explosions. That's how we got down. That's what this fucking country was built on. Hell, even an obviously heterosexual male would be a good right about now. Somebody chopping wood with his shirt off just so I could see some sex. Wow.
Do you remember the Carl's Jr.'s?
Yeah. I do. But commercials have changed.
Yeah, they have.
Right now. I mean, everything now is geared. Let me ask you something.
Okay.
Do you have a black wife yet? Because that's all I'm seeing on fucking commercials now. A year ago, you didn't see all that, but now everybody, you got the white guy and the black girl. And
Beyonce has not called me back.
She hasn't called you?
No.
Yeah, I was just curious if the advertising made you get a black wife, man.
No.
All right. And the motorcycle guy, have you seen that commercial where he's driving and he gets a flat driving down the road, the half motorcycle, half guy?
No, I have not seen it.
Good, because you're not missing anything. But my question is, if he's half motorcycle, half guy, shouldn't it hurt when he gets flat? Wouldn't that hurt? Should he go, ow?
Yeah, I would think so.
You would think,
yeah.
Right? Or, shit, like a twisted ankle or some shit, right? I mean, if you're going to do it, go all the way.
Agreed.
Go all the way,
I
man.
agree, yeah. Well,
Panorami time. Keith and Wood. Does Panorami time have its own dance like Hammer time? Okay? That's it. And now we got... I have a buddy named Lonnie. I call him Londell. Feel free to use that. That's it. He double-spaced all these this week.
Okay, yeah, he's... Okay.
Way to pregame. It makes for a great show every time. Lastly, if there was a serial killer among us, I'd put my money on Kevin. It's a safe bet. Now I've got some steak to eat. Great podcast. Love Jamathan. Wood, that's the end of the emails.
That is the end of the emails, unfortunately. And it brings us to our snaggles. As I mentioned before, I was at a gala. I call it a gala because it just sounds fancy. My snaggles this week is American Wheat Squatters Hefeweizen. It's wheat beer.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
I like a good honey wheat.
Yeah, it's fantastic, actually. I've been on this kick with it for the last few weeks, and it's delicious.
Okay. I'm drinking whatever I found in this flask. I would have grabbed this flask and filled it up, and there was already something in it, so I'm drinking it. I don't know if it's my alcohol or somebody else's, but it stings pretty good. I wanted to say
it could be old, it could be new. Who knows?
Yeah, I wanted to say it like a Western dude. It's mighty powerful. There we go. It's got a mighty powerful push, and that's always Snaggles is brought to you by.
Yes, it is brought to you by. Well, where are we going to go first today? Let's say Tiger Claw Tattoo.
Yes.
It is brought to you by Tiger Claw Tattoo. Their phone number, I'm going to tell you that real quick before I forget it, 801-410-4245. If you're watching live, that's up on your screen. You can write it down. Remember, guys, Tiger Claw Tattoo, they're seeing people.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that they've changed much. Okay. I mean, so you can wear your mask, schedule your appointment, make sure you've been in the state within 10 days, or for the last 10 days. I don't think that's a hard sell there. If typically... If you know you're coming in or going on vacation, at least 10 days in advance.
Sure.
Call Tiger Claw Tattoo. Set yourself up an appointment.
What throws me off about Tiger Claw Tattoo is how early they close and how early they open. I remember being a little kid catching the bus going downtown and going to the combat zone where all the tattoo artists used to be.
Yeah.
Right? And you had all the prostitutes, all the fucking pervs. And, of course, when you have places like that, what do you have? You have tattoo artists, right?
Yep, you do.
Right? So you're down there, and those fucking places, they'd open at, 3 p.m. and be open all night.
Yeah,
who
till
knows
3 a.m.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But tattoo artists now a little bit different. They like, I don't know, banker hours. Some of them.
Well, that's because you don't need to cater as much. Like it's more mainstream.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, unless you're rebelling against life, you're a biker, or you're in prison, you're probably not getting a tattoo. Now it's commonplace.
Yeah.
Now everybody, your soccer mom is tatted up driving down the street. Back in the day, that wasn't a thing, but now that is.
Do you ever wonder that how many of these soccer moms are like strippers or train victims? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody's working for a degree.
Okay. Jersey, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Jersey framing.
Jersey framing.
And let me tell you about that guy, man.
Okay.
Only take him jerseys. That's all I want to say. Only take him jerseys. And you know the side. Yeah. You know the side.
That's our fault. That's our what? Okay, no. Wait a minute. Partially our fault in the beginning, because we said take him anything, like a broken bottle that you got in a fight with that you were proud of. Don't do that. But jerseys. Most of our audience, and I look at the analytics from time to time, and most of our audience has some kind of jersey they've worn or purchased, and go get it framed.
Yeah.
Go to MVPJerseyFraming.com and get it framed up.
Well,
hook you up.
If you're a Tar Heel or a Cougar, and this was your one shot to play in a tournament, and you're already home by now, you can take that jersey, especially if you're a senior.
Yeah.
Send it to MVP Jersey Framing and let them hook it up.
Or if you're a Gonzaga fan, because I'm sure there's bandwagon those guys right now. You think you're gonna go you're gonna go all the way. You're gonna win it. You're gonna be undefeated. Be the second team, right?
No, Indiana's done it. UCLA's done it. I think a couple of times, and I think that's it.
Yeah, so you're gonna be the third team in history to go all the way undefeated and win it all. Take your Gonzaga jersey in there, and he'll frame it up for you real good.
Hook it up.
You know what?
Real proper.
Yeah.
Right.
And then when you're done with all that, and let's say you want to take your that Gonzaga logo and get it printed on a coaster or a keychain or a flask, go to Native Roots Design Co.
Yes.
Native Roots Design Co. They'll etch it up.
Yeah.
Right on there for you.
Great work. I don't know how he does it. He has some machine and he puts it on there, and it's like a, I don't know, that zzz, right? No, that's my tattoo voice. It's like a tattoo for inanimate objects.
Yeah,
right?
Well, I think we coined a phrase a while back. I can't remember now because Snaggles has arrived and is doing well.
Good.
But it's basically tattooing inanimate objects for you. Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck what you put on there. But anyhow, call that guy and he'll take care of it for you.
Native Roots Design Co. Guys, check him out on Instagram, which will take you over to his Etsy shop, and then he'll hook you up. And give us just a sec. For those of you watching live, we shall be right back.
I'm stuck on this. I'm stuck on this from last week. I'll be stuck on this for a long time.
Okay.
How the fuck? No, listen.
I'm listening.
How the fuck does this happen? Because if you work at a school, there's fucking rules, right? Like you don't fraternize with the parents, especially if it's some elite fucking Ivy League elementary that this fucking guy worked at, and you got Bezos coming in there every fucking day. Every fucking day, she's driving a Ferrari. She's driving a Maybach. She's driving a fucking Bentley. She's driving whatever, a helicopter. She's like, how did this guy even get in front of her? Did he start tutoring the kids? Did he pretend, your kid has a speech impediment or a learning disability. Let me spend some extra time. You know what I mean? That's the corny shit guys do, right?
Right.
And then, I took the liberty of making you a grilled chicken salad, because
Right.
your chef was tired. He caught the flu, and this is my grandmother's recipe, right? So now he's in there, and he's like, "Hey, would you like to go out for some wine?" How did the fuck did he do this?
Idea.
How did he do this,
I don't know.
man?
I don't know.
That is fucking awesome.
12 to 13 inches. I don't
And
know.
you know rich motherfuckers were coming at her. They're thinking to themselves,
yes.
you know what? I can double my empire.
Yep.
I can do
Yep.
this.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
do that. She's got all. This guy.
I'm thinking like celebrities and shit. They're like that. Oh, even if she does nothing, she's worth that much money. I'm gonna try and slide in there, and we can. And here's my little bit. I can take it with this, and then all you have to do is go public with it, and now you've doubled and tripled your income.
Somebody like Garoppolo, right? Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, decent looking cat. Lives in California, quarterback of a team, right? Mid-level. He's not going to Hall of Fame or nothing, right?
Right,
but he can
right.
slide in it because he has the means to do it. This is a school teacher. The guy, I mean, seriously, what did he drive? An Oldsmobile, right?
Probably.
Maybe a pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? And if you're working at a private elementary, all right, so in Seattle, private elementary, let me get, I don't know, what is he making? $90,000, right? What
Yeah,
what the
maybe.
fuck? So what is he
Maybe.
bringing to the fucking table? I am so
Maybe it's just
so
that. Maybe
fucking
it's,
shocked on it. I can't get over it.
maybe it's just that. Maybe it's just that he brought nothing to the table.
I bring
and
nothing.
she-
I have nothing.
But did you call her?
You have nothing.
But I didn't call her.
There's a
That's
lot
the
of people that
problem.
have nothing.
Yeah, but we didn't call. I think that's the difference.
I wonder what that prenup's like.
Oh shit!
know?
Yeah, that's got to be some.
And
that's
I wonder, if she's gonna start being an asshole to him. Hey, prenup. You know what I mean?
yeah. Oh.
Hey,
How much is she worth again?
What do you think her name is? Linda? Let's go with Linda.
Okay.
Linda, the bathroom's getting a little dirty. Isn't the maid coming in this week? I let her go. You're the maid.
Okay.
That's better be what you
Okay.
say. That better be what you
Yeah.
say.
No, okay.
That is fucking incredible.
Yeah, that seems fair, Linda.
Good on him.
I've always wanted. I think honestly, I think it's because he brought nothing to the table. He brought nothing, and if you bring nothing,
Girls
then
are wired so fucking weird, man.
much different than guys. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Bezos, what's he doing? What, Laker dancers now, right? Isn't that what he's after?
I think so. Yeah.
Everybody
yeah.
got legs up to their fucking shoulders, right? I mean, he's going to town with that.
Yeah, I don't even know, man.
I don't get it, man. I bring that up to talk about this.
Okay.
I went into an Amazon building,
Oh.
like where they ship the shit out.
Oh, interesting. I've never
yeah,
been there.
listen to this.
I'm curious.
This building, 900,000 square feet. You have no idea how fucking big that is.
900,000.
Almost 1 million square feet. Yes, building paid for, which was fucking impressive right there, right?
900,000.
600 employees every shift, and there's like 7 shifts. Okay? How much profit does this one Amazon building make an hour?
A lot. I have no idea.
Just take a guess. Fucking,
an hour, $1 million an hour.
let's be reasonable, Alexander. That's from that movie, Alexander. I remember Angelina Jolie. She goes, "Be reasonable, Alexander." Just the way she said it, I was like, "God damn, she's hot." $650,000 every hour.
Okay, so I'm off a little bit.
Yeah. Every fucking hour, man.
I'm not off that much. That's a lot of money. An hour.
That building.
An hour.
And there's thousands of these buildings across the fucking world.
You think there's thousands or hundreds? Either way, it doesn't matter. That's because in 2 hours, how much have you made? 1,200 and something. 1.2. Yeah.
1.2.
In 2 hours?
Yeah. Profit. And the shit being shipped out of there, it was everything from the size of this little bit of rubbish I have to as big as a microwave. They don't do anything. They got other facilities that go
they don't do the
microwave
bigger
and
ones.
above. Right. And this shit,
damn.
there was a conveyor belt. You remember Laverne and Shirley? Is that before you?
No, I remember Laverne Shirley.
Remember when
I
Laverne
didn't get into it, but I
put the
remember.
fucking glove on the beer and to see if it came back around?
Oh, yeah.
They had conveyor belts like that everywhere, right?
Oh, damn.
Just fucking shoots. And they got this fucking conveyor belt. It was so long you could see the curvature of the earth. That's how fucking long it was, okay? Right? And so it's got these fucking packages on there, and somehow
1 million square feet's a lot.
these little air pucks, they know which chute, because there's all these fucking chutes, right? It knows which chute it goes down. So this little air puck comes and hits it, there we go, and knocks it into the right chute. So me and my fiending ass, I start betting on what fucking box is going to get hit. Like, that box is going to go in that chute. I was like 0 for 12, right? It didn't fucking work. But
Because I imagine that there is a reason for where they go, but let's say you took a bunch of like nobodies in there that had no idea. They're walking in for the first time. You and I, for example, we walk into this place and we're like, okay, all right, $50 on chute 1, $30, shoot 2. Let's go. Put your money down.
Yeah.
How many are going here? How many are going there? And then over 100 of them or whatever, 200, and it's boop, boop, boop.
Be awesome.
What a great scam.
Yeah, I was getting my fucking juices flowing, man. I learned I still got a problem. I like to gamble, boy.
It's a good thing we don't live in Vegas.
Yeah, that's actually the truth. I was watching a show called Beachfront Properties.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
All right, you've watched it, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, because this is the way they're fucking slanting it to me. Gay people have a lot of money. Remember how Bolo said white people have great credit?
Great credit. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Gay people have a lot of fucking money because everybody on there was gay, one way or the other. Cool, but they were all loaded. They come in. Oh, my budget is for a house $500,000, and I got $120,000 for renovations. And I'm like, fuck. Beachfront properties. They were in South Carolina. They were in Florida. They were all these exotic places, and everybody was just straight up, just
Sure, yeah.
They were stereotypical gay guys. I mean, they were fucking dressed nice. You know what I mean? Decent looking cats, right? And
they do that shit for the show though, man. It's
What,
almost
gay-
embarrassing.
you don't think those are the real gay guys?
No, I think they are. I just think that they build it up to a stereotype, and that bothers me.
Well, they also had the lesbians too. They had them too.
Well, I know, but they probably built them to the same stereotypes or whatever that
yeah.
is. Yeah.
There was
Yeah.
one that obviously played softball. and there was another one that was probably a librarian. Every time. That's how it added up, man. But they shoved, they shoved that on you too. Like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't watch it long enough to see if there was heterosexual people, but it just gives you that stigma that, gay people are rich, so. Or school teachers are rich. I mean, everybody's rich but me. Maybe I should have been a school teacher. Hell, maybe I should have been gay. Fuck.
I don't think it's too late.
Yeah. Don't you look at me like that. Yo, here's one for you.
Okay.
All right, while I'm talking about the gay thing. Men become first throuple to have 3 dads legally put on a child's birth certificate.
Wow.
Is that what you get out of that as wow? I'm like, why? Because this goes back with your home state and then marrying 2 of your sisters,
Okay,
right?
now we've talked. Okay, yeah. So we've talked about. Could you imagine? Let's say, funny, like a scenario. Just held with me. Let's just pretend that you had to pay child support, right? And now it's split 3 ways.
Okay.
I mean, are you gonna hate that?
I honestly believe these people are just trying to get on TV. That's honestly what I
I
believe.
also agree with that.
I don't think this is legit. It can't be.
I believe it. I believe that there are people, because we've a few of these episodes now we've discussed, like the transgender people, male going to female and then playing female sports.
Okay.
I believe that there are people that truly feel like or believe that or are in the wrong body. And they're male, but they are female. Okay, I can get behind that, and I'm okay with that. But I believe that the ones that, like, if you're 6'4", 275 pounds,
Okay.
Big, small, whatever, and now you're playing a female sport, I truly believe you're doing that for your 15 minutes of fame. That's all. If
Okay.
you're male going to female sport doing that, I feel like you're just doing that for your 15 minutes of fame. It's all and the problem is it's those guys that are ruining it for everybody else. Like,
I'm listening.
like, so the regular person. So I don't want to use her name, but I see her every other day or so at a gas station, and she's 6'4", very well, good, great shape.
Yeah.
She's female name, very female name, but his transitioning, and very respectful, great person.
Sure.
I love chit chatting with her when I'm in there, but I know that she was a man, and cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but guess
with
what?
you.
She's not doing, because she could dunk on my ass. Okay, she's not out there playing sports. She's out there trying to live her life and be happy.
I'm with you on that.
And I'm okay with that. It's these
Absolutely.
assholes that are trying to take the 15 minutes of fame and do this, and then they ruin it for, like, the person at the gas station that I'm talking about. And that's what pisses me off.
So it's interesting that you used the phrase in the wrong body, because there's 3 of these guys here, and do you think they have, like, rules, like, tonight I'm not doing that, I'm doing this, or tonight you think everybody you think they orgy every day? I mean,
No, you
I-
could no. You would. You hit a certain age.
You say what?
You hit a certain age.
Okay, and
you
get
gotta
tired.
be. Yeah.
You get tired.
You're like, listen. Listen. Now I've heard this rumor. There's this myth out there that women can go more than once.
Okay.
Men are like.
You said it's a myth. Okay.
But men are typically like, we got it done, we're done.
Uh-huh.
So if you're, this is gonna sound a little vulgar, maybe a little bit graphic, but if you're doing the train thing and the middle car goes and is done, and they tap out, then you put the caboose in the engine together and let's go. Last man standing. What do you do?
I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Anyhow, notice we haven't said anything about the kid. Like, oh, what are they doing with the kid? If you want to do that, that's not what I'm saying.
No, because I believe the three of them, all three of them, in whatever capacity, I believe, and I like to hold on to this belief that they're going to do the right thing for the child.
Should be able to raise a functional kid. I mean, there's plenty of heterosexual couples that don't raise functional fucking kids.
Exactly.
But I just don't know, like, why 3 people though? Why?
I don't know.
Why 3 people?
Why not?
Like you said, it's exhausting.
Well, but yeah, but I don't know. I mean, if 2's easy enough, maybe 3's easier than 2. I don't know.
That's horrible math. that was horrible math. I should have looked into this a little bit more. I just want to know, like, what state did this and, like, what they had to go through to do it. Like,
probably a lot. And it was probably like Nevada, Washington, or Colorado.
No California in there?
No.
No?
As forward thinking as California is, I think those other 3 states are far ahead.
More?
Yeah. I think they're more accepting of, like, people and family.
Okay. Well, after all the ignorant shit we just said, I wish them luck. Yeah, I mean, I really don't give a fuck. I just get confused sometimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on right anymore. I just smile and wave.
I'm watching this show. It's about Woody Allen.
Mm.
Remember him? He married his... Now, this is some fucked up shit here. So, he starts getting with... Listen to this motherfucker. So Woody Allen, this motherfucker, he says to Mia Farrow, right? Yeah, we can hang out, we can date. And she's like, well, I want a baby after a couple of years. He's like, yeah, I'll knock you up, but I don't want to be no part of this kid's life. You're going to do everything. And by the way, I'm still going to bang you, right? That's what he says. I don't want to be a father. I don't want to be a father figure to any of these kids. Meanwhile, he's grooming what's her name? Sun Yi? He's grooming her. Yeah. He'd been with her, around her since she was 7 or 9. I can't remember which one. And then he grows up and he marries her. Yeah. He needs his ass kicked. Am I right?
Yeah.
And you watch it. It's on Is it on Netflix? Maybe it's on Showtime. I can't remember. But anyhow, Mia Farrow, she's just so, like, blindsided by him, and it's so sad to just see how she didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, but and you say that with a confused face, but they always say, "Can you see the forest from the trees?"
Right.
Kind of thing. Like, she's there, she's involved with him. Like, is she seeing it, or is she seeing him, like, as a mentor and a caring person? Because he's like, well, I'll give you a kid if that's what you want. And then, on the side, he's like, oh, look how good he is with this kid. Disgusting. Look how good he is with this kid. So I'm going to have a kid of my own now. He's going to be that good with my kid. And then she hits of age, and he's like, deuces. And
I just don't know how this guy doesn't get locked up.
For what?
Well, I'll tell you for what. Because if you watch the thing, he was dating her while she was in high school. So I'm sure the statute of limitations have run out because this happened, 20 years ago, right?
I have...
At a minimum, he should get his fucking ass kicked.
That, yes.
At a minimum, we should kick his fucking ass. And from what I remember back in the day, Frank Sinatra wanted to kick his ass, but Mia was like, no, I think they were married or dating before.
Yeah,
and,
something like that, yeah.
Frank had connections to the mob, Frank could get you fucked up. Frank could get you fucked up.
Beautiful singing. I loved him singing. He looked like the mobster's grandfather.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Frank had connections, man.
Like, he looked terrifying with a beautiful voice.
Okay. Yeah, he really could sing.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that until after he died, like so many people you do that with. But anyhow, that's enough of that uplifting shit. Right? That's just
welcome to a positive podcast.
So I go into a restaurant and I'm going to pick up some food. My food's not ready. Ahead of me is a DoorDash dude. Okay, he's getting a DoorDash shit and he's going to deliver to somebody. So I go into the bathroom to go wash my hands because you got to wash your hands every 7 seconds now, right?
Right, yeah.
So I go to the bathroom, wash my hands. The DoorDash guy is in the fucking bathroom, in a stall, with the DoorDash bag right
Nope.
next to the fucking toilet. That's why I don't trust that fucking shit. That's why I drove my ass down to the fucking place to go get my own fucking food.
Exactly why. Because
Disgusting.
you don't know. You do not know. So you don't know what happens from order to delivery. There's a lot of time. Now, sometimes that long time could be traffic.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it could be he's going to the bathroom and your food is sitting next to him.
And you're probably picking through it, taking out all the mushrooms or something.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't want. I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Not for me.
I saw that with my own eyes. I'm DoorDash fucking cured. All right.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. However, but I also I would rather go to, I'd rather go to a restaurant because consider our times right now, right? Like some stuff, it's starting to open back up. Believe me, commuter traffic has made me very aware that shit is opening back up. Listen, assholes, you were driving fine before. Just because there's more traffic doesn't mean you need to crash into each other. Pull your head out of your ass and drive. Anyway. I would rather go to the restaurant or wherever I'm eating and tip the people making it or tip the people cooking the food or delivering my food to me, like to my table. That's who I want to tip. I don't want to tip the DoorDash person that did nothing other than drive it to me because they're getting paid and then you can offer them a tip or whatever from what I understand. That's not who I want to tip. I want to tip the people making it.
Yeah.
And absolutely. I feel like now, somebody I'm sure out there that does this can tell me, but I'm pretty sure I think that the tip goes to the delivery and not the producer of the food.
Yeah, I think you would have to put the tip when you ordered the food on there and then tip the DoorDash dude on when you order that shit, right?
Yeah, I'm not tipping the DoorDash guy because, well, he's not coming to my house because I'm going there.
Right,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree with you. I can't do that.
Have you tried to order a pizza lately?
No,
I tried to
eat a lot of pizza.
I tried to order fucking pizza from Domino's. I called them, like the child of the 80s I am. I called them, and they give you all the fucking specials, and then they tell you to order on the fucking app. I don't know how to do it.
I went out to dinner just the other night, and I called because I understand that it's a pretty popular restaurant, and I know it gets busy on the weekend. So I called ahead, and I was going to get on the wait list. So I'm on the wait list, and I'm trying to get to the wait list and I'm on the hold.
Yeah.
And it says, if you want to get on the wait list quicker, download our app and get on the wait list. No. Can I talk to a person?
Yeah.
That's all. I just want to talk to a person.
Yeah. And all I wanted just was a regular fucking pizza. There's 9 different fucking types of crust. There's all these fucking toppings and shit. All these names, so you got the Hawaiian, you got the cheeseburger, you got the taco, you got all this shit. I just want a fucking pepperoni and pineapple pizza. Yes, I put pineapples on my fucking pizza.
So do I.
Because that's where they go.
Yep.
All right?
I
That's
love
where they
pineapple
fucking
on
go.
my pizza.
They go in my fucking vodka drinks.
I like it with tequila.
They go on chicken.
Yeah. Ooh,
and they go on the fucking pizza.
And they go on street tacos in Mexico.
Never had that.
If you ever get the chance to go down to Mexico and you get an opportunity to buy street tacos, and they have pineapple there on the little meat thing, make sure they put pineapple on with you, with that meat. Best street tacos you'll ever have in your life, I guarantee it.
Really?
Best ever with pineapple. They cut off the meat, put it in the tortilla. They're like, do you want pineapple? You always say yes. Boom. And then you can put a little cilantro on there with some salsa. Best street tacos you'll ever eat in your life are in Mexico. God bless Mexico for their street tacos. And they've got other food there that's fantastic. And then they've tried to come up here, but then all of a sudden we're like, oh, food health regulations. We can't. It doesn't.
I don't eat off shit like that because there's no fucking sink. So I don't know what this guy's washing his fucking hand at.
Listen, if you're in the middle of Mexico and you're eating off a taco cart, I promise the last thing you're going to want to worry about is your hands being washed.
Their hands being washed is
even
what I'm worried about.
Even then, you got to get over that.
Even in New York or anywhere else, I don't eat off those fucking things, man.
Well, there are different regulations here too.
Yeah,
so
nasty.
I don't eat them here either.
How the fuck does Jimmy Boeheim have a kid in fucking college? He's like 76 years old, man. His kid's balling, by the way, but in college.
Well, so there's the thing.
All right.
All
right, I got that. When a man and a woman, you should start with when a man and a woman really, really love each other or turned on by each other, not even loved, right?
Yeah, that's where I was trying to go with that.
When a guy's shaft is hard, and no, I didn't know he produced like that. right? This kid's like 19. He's like 76. And you know what? He's lucky to live long enough to see his kid go to college.
That's
true. One of the things.
That is true.
You have a kid in your 50s, you got to start looking like, ooh, I might not see this kid to the 8th grade.
Or in his case, he's got to. Let's see. So he's 76. His kid is what, 19?
19.
So yeah, damn.
Yeah, good on him, man.
Mid 50s. You're going into your 60s, and you're like, I hope I see you graduate.
So there's that from college basketball. Also notice that short shorts are coming back in the NC2A, which is awesome. I said that like Tarkanian. And then I think about this every year because every year when the team that maybe supposed to win or the team that came close to winning, like they lost a nail biter, they cut to the losing coach's wife, and she's always crying. And I always think, like, she's going to get her ass kicked is why she's crying. She's not. I mean, she's vested in it. She goes through it with her husband. And she gets an affinity for the kids now. But they're always, that's just what always pops in my head. Like, damn, that coach is gonna go home and beat his fucking wife, man. Maybe I'm a Bobby Knight era guy. I don't know. I don't know if Bobby beat his kid.
About to get a girl.
I don't know. I just always feel sorry for the losing coach's wife, man. She looks fucking terrified,
devastated.
Man.
Yeah, probably because she knows what she's gonna have to put up with until the next fall when they start playing again. Like, he's gonna be an asshole. But that's a lot of coaches, honestly.
But you don't even see that with, like, football coaches. Like, even the NFL, they say, these guys sleep at their office sometimes. They eat, breathe, and sleep football.
NBA coaches, same thing. Like, professional level, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But it is NCAA basketball tournament. Yeah.
Always crying, man.
That's a different beast, man. We didn't have it last year.
Right.
So, do you remember us talking last year? We didn't have this.
Didn't have shit.
We didn't have this last year, so... Now, if they're crying, I get it.
2 years worth of ass kicker. Oh, man. We're not promoting spousal abuse. We're just saying some women look like they've been punched before.
Yeah.
When their team loses. So I'm coming over here, and I'm listening to Tiny Dancer by Elton John. That came on the radio. I like Elton John.
Yeah,
right?
I do too.
And beautiful song.
I think it's Sir Elton John.
Beautiful song, right?
Yes.
Beautiful lyrics, melody, and everything. You take that, right, and you juxtapose it up against, like, today's music. That song would probably have, a rap interlude now.
Yep.
All right, and it'd be, like, Hold Me Close, Tiny Dancer, Before I Put My Hands, on my dick, and, just the way it is now. Just everything is so vile. And I bring that up because I was listening to Biggie and Tupac, your man, the Running song that Eminem put together.
Yeah.
And I don't know why this makes me laugh, but Biggie, he's talking about, he's finishing his verse and he goes, step back, do something, I got some money to make. And he goes, motherfucker, right? And I'm just like, you didn't even need to say that. You know what I mean? But just the way he says it, and I'm just like, that's unnecessary. Probably how people think how we talk when we're on speaker, right? Yeah. But just the way he says that. And then I'm thinking, like, New Edition. You got the rap interlude, it's Cool It Now, right? Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, if I like a girl, who cares who you like, right?
Right.
But today it'd probably be Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, fuck you. I don't give a fuck who you like. It's my fucking life. You know what I mean? It'd just be all that shit. So I remember the first time I heard swearing in music, and it was Hall & Oates. It was Rich Girl.
Yeah.
And I would listen. I'd be like,
bitch, girl.
Did he just say the B word?
Yeah, he says bitch.
Because I remember they only played it after like 7 o'clock in
right,
Boston.
yes.
Yeah, they played it in the middle of the day.
So here it was, here in Utah, it was later than that. It was like 11:30 at night.
11:30
before they
to 11:45?
Yeah.
When they played it?
Then they played some swears. But Elton John, Your Song came on for me. Weird that you heard that Tiny Dancer, but I heard that, and that's one of my favorites. It's also on Moulin Rouge for any of my friends out there that are listening. It's played on Moulin Rouge, or it's sang on Moulin Rouge, and it's fantastic. It's the best version. Anyway, but then I heard a song on the radio, and he said probably 87 times in a row before like my brain caught on to what was going on is, I'm faded, I'm faded, I'm faded. He said, I'm faded.
Yeah. That's the way it is now, man.
That was all he was saying. And I'm like, this is on the radio?
Yeah, well, there's a country song called Fuck You Bitch, which is a term I've used in my life, right? But for that to trickle down the country, because they're supposed to be the gentleman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, tip your hat to the lady. And
and the broken heart. Yeah, and all that.
He's like, she broke his heart, and he wrote a song called Fuck You Bitch. I forget the name of the guy, but
wow.
Goddamn.
Wow.
So it's permeated everything. So it just makes you wonder where music's going to be, in the next 10 to 15 years, how it's going to go. You know,
I don't know, but I'm sad for it. I'm hoping it's like clothing styles, right? Like it
80 shorts. 80 shorts are back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Allen Iverson would have been better had he been able to play his entire career in 80 shorts, because he played through the 90s, you know, when they got over the knee.
Yeah.
And as a runner, if you're running and your shorts go over your knee, that restricts you a bit. You can't move, you can't jump, you can't run. Like, I think Allen Iverson, had he worn only short shorts his entire career, because look at that guy. If you look at some of his games, like, he's wearing Shaq's clothes.
Looks like he has a kilt on, huh? And you had your boy Stockton over here with nutters, right? Yeah. You can see his jock strap, right?
Yeah, there's a story out there that Stockton was told, look, you have to wear your shorts to this length. And he's like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to. This is how I play. And they kept. And finally, they just changed his uniform for him. And they're like, there you go. And they were still above the knee, but they were longer, and he was pissed about it. And then you got Allen Iverson, then he's wearing capris. They're mid calves, and he's out there running around. I think he would have been better had he worn short shorts.
There's this haunted house. I think it's in San Diego or maybe Florida. It's called the McCamey Manor.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the most terrifying haunted house in the world. So you have to sign a disclosure, right?
Oh, jeez.
And these people can touch you. They can waterboard you. They can do all this shit. No, and you have to be 21. You have to be 21 to get in there, or 18 to 20 with a parent consent. I'm going to read this. Oh, Alabama. That makes sense. The tour is from 4 to 8 hours, but nobody's ever made it through.
That's stupid.
I don't know if it's fucking stupid. It sounds terrifying to me.
I would call it stupid because, look, this is why I struggle with like scary movies.
Okay. Oh, fuck.
I know that it's not real. That you give me a
nobody's made it through. Nobody's made it through.
That's I don't even know. I don't even know if I believe that. I don't even know if I believe. Like, if I'm promoting a haunted house, and I want you to think that it's super scary, that I'm going to tell you the same damn thing. Oh, you have to be an adult. If you can't purchase alcohol, you can't come through here. And you know why? Because nobody's made it through. It's so scary. It's going to terrify. It's just people dressed up. And yeah, okay, maybe they can touch me. Maybe they can, like, put me in a chokehold. Maybe they can give me the full Nelson or the Pastor Nelson or whatever it is they're going to do to me.
Okay.
It's still people that I'm walking out at the end, and I don't care. You can jump scare me all you want. It's still a stupid haunted house. I would pay. I could get through that.
Would they have safe words? They have safe words.
Okay.
If so they're tying you up.
So they're gang banging me? Like, unless they're doing that, they're tying me up on ropes, and it's like BDSM, and now all of a sudden...
Again, I don't know what state those three fathers are in, but this is in Alabama, so I don't know what they're doing, okay?
That's true.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a waiting list, 20,000 people long to go on this fucking thing. Hey, look, all I know, if
I support the company.
Safe words, they don't even charge you. They don't even charge you. This dude's name is Russ McCamey. He doesn't even charge you. Okay, it's free to go in there. You know what? Fuck it. Look it up. Get on the motherfucking list.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Get on the fucking list. And you sit there and talk all that fucking shit.
I'm going to. I'm going to, because unless he has some way to get Larry's friends to come in and actually be bad people, it's all bullshit. Like, even if it's a haunted house and all it is like people dressed up scary, ooh, okay, are you going to actually cut me with a chainsaw? Then okay, I might have a problem with that and say, okay, I'm going to tap out. I don't want my arms severed. But if it's a chainsaw that with no chain, it's just a good for you, ass face. I think
I don't fuck with shit like that.
I think haunted houses are for teenagers trying to, like, walk behind their girlfriend. I think they're stupid. And I have yet to go to one that's super scary and they're overpriced.
This one's free, so it's right up your alley.
Okay, I'll go and I'll do it, and I promise you, if I'm going to Alabama, you said Alabama?
Alabama. There's one in San Diego too, I believe.
If I go to Alabama or San Diego, I'm on a vacation, so I got nowhere to be. I will spend 4 to 8 hours in your bullshit haunted house.
I love how you talk this much shit sitting here in your fucking sterilized woodshed with your church shirt on. I love that.
I took my bow tie off just to be on
We're
this
going to look
episode.
into this. Family. Stimulus check argument led to Indianapolis quadruple murder. How much are these stimulus checks? What
$1,400 a person.
Quadruple murder over $1,400.
No,
Yeah. Family mourns after 4 killed on Indy's Near East Side. The argument started over a stimulus check.
That's
and
$5,600.
Four people were shot and killed. 4 family members were shot and killed. This is the America we live in.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yeah. So let that sit right there. I hate when people say that, and I said that. Right?
I'm gonna put this. I'm just gonna leave this here.
Let it marinate on.
I don't even know what to. I don't even know what to say. That's ridiculous. Why? Like it's money ultimately.
Okay. All right. So that family, because we always play this game, right? What color were they?
Probably white.
Nope, they were black.
Oh shit.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna give you this one too. Photo of dog sex and child porn found in home of popular veterinarian. White? Black guy. I tell you, I blame rap music for merging everybody together, man. Because you don't know anymore, right?
No, I don't.
Historically,
yeah,
that should be a white guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Dog sex and child porn. That is right up white guy's alley, man.
It is. It shows what we know
You should
anymore.
be offended. You should. You should write in and say, I identify as somebody who could potentially do these things.
I don't even know what to say. Do we say good because we're all coming full circle? Or both of these two are assholes.
It's like the commercials, right? They just blend everything together, right? Get everybody together.
I guess that's ultimately the goal.
This motherfucker was like some popular vet down there, and he was every pet he had he would keep overnight, and so I guess he was taking them home and raping them like a fucking freak. If dogs could talk, man.
Oh, I know.
Dogs already don't like to go to the vet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. I wish my dogs could talk. Because I think we would get a lot further in their lives if they could.
Yeah.
I would quit screaming at them because I would know, oh, okay, you're just cold and terrified of water? Fair enough. I'll quit throwing you in water.
Okay.
But how did he get found out?
I don't know. Dog hair in his lap? I don't know.
A dog talked. Suddenly my dog could not hold his poop in. Like, what in the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we're gaining on. Like I said, the first one that shocked me was DC Snipers. I just knew those were white guys.
And it wasn't.
I just knew those were fucking white guys, and they were black. And so right then and there, I started paying attention. Game's on for everybody.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it. Anybody's capable of
in our current society. Why not? I mean, it's fair opportunity.
We are fucking just ignorant, man. We say the dumbest shit. Anyhow, my hero. here's my hero, Jason Volkovich, the 43-year-old man. I think he lived in Alaska that used online sex offender registry to track down and beat pedophiles with a hammer. He got 23 years.
Wow.
Should have got a fucking medal.
Yeah.
That's. I will say that to the day I die.
He's targeting a specific group. Yeah. I mean,
should have got.
Yeah.
He should have got a medal.
Yeah.
These fucking pieces of shit, man. I think that might be. Oh no! I got one more. I want to talk about.
Okay.
I want to talk about this Florida woman that was arrested for pretending to be a plastic surgeon, and she botched a man's nose job. He no longer has a nose. He's got to wear a plastic casing like Mike in his later days.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say botched it like left off a nostril, but no nose.
No nose. And she was doing them in her basement. That should be your first fucking giveaway right there.
Yeah. Listen, I've never had plastic surgery. I've had surgery, but it was at a hospital, a reputable doctor. I did not go and say, hey, anybody know a doctor in their basement I can go and get some help from? It was like I think it was in California. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was California. That a doctor was giving butt injections to women.
It sounds like anal sex to me.
No, not anal injections, like ass cheek injections.
Okay.
To like give them a booty, right?
Okay.
Like they want that Kardashian booty going on. And now all of a sudden they're getting infected and they're getting nasty, and now their asses are like making them sick and killing them or hurting them. But they're like, so which doctor did you go to? Well, his house is over. Okay, stop. You went to somebody's house to get an ass injection?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. You're on your own here.
Mm-hmm.
You should know better. Oh, meet me. Let's see. Anytime, just come to my house. It's at 347 Dixie Lane. Where's that? Well, it's in the neighborhood. No, Unless it has like University Avenue or like Main Street.
Medical Way. Medical Way. Yeah, that's always a good one.
That's where I want to be. I don't want to be in your basement. Come on. You should have known what you're buying there.
This is the aptitude of Americans today.
And how does she pretend that she's a plastic surgeon?
She puts on a white coat and grabs a fucking scalpel.
And she just chops noses and shit.
I can do it. I saw a YouTube video. YouTube does everything.
I bet she did YouTube that shit to try.
One
and
of
do
my
it.
boys right now. This motherfucker's become Bob Vila, motherfucking Homes on Homes. He's become all these motherfuckers. Like, how'd you learn how to do this? This is on YouTube. I do it all, and the shit is beautiful. He makes beautiful shelves, flooring. He builds all this fucking YouTube.
So I believe that there is a talent between. So you can watch YouTube on almost anything. But then, like, let's say home decor, for example. You can watch YouTube and people do it. And there are people out there that don't have, quote-unquote, degrees. That could do it, that have a talent for it.
Right.
However, if you're giving me some kind of plastic surgery, your ass had better have a doctorate degree.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the people that need to go to school and get those big degrees are doctors and engineers. Like if you're building my
bridge
with the bridges and the giant skyscrapers, you need a degree. I think you should have a degree because you ought to know that math.
Well, I think what people should watch when they go to a garage to get a fucking nose job or tits implant is they should first watch Human Centipede and then and then rethink their fucking choice, because that's how that shit happens.
Worst show ever. I couldn't even get through it. We've talked about this before. I can't stand that show.
Is that what you're saying?
That is what I am saying. With that, guys, I know we might be slightly short, but they're bed average today.
We got basketball to watch.
Yeah, we
do. Wood's got to sign up for the world's scariest haunted house. It requires visitors to undergo a physical and mental evaluation before they can participate. No one has went through the haunted house in its entirety. It also has a waiting list of 20,000 people.
Bullshit.
You sit here and you talk all this fucking shit. No, fuck that. No,
I'll go through it.
You're fucking...
Nope. Don't care. I would go through it. I would go through it. I would come out on the other end, and I hope they give me a damn participation medal when I get to the end. Even
I think you get.
I don't care if it's
t-shirt.
a tiny little. I don't. I'll take a T-shirt.
I think you get a T-shirt.
I'd take a high five and a picture on their website to say I'm the only person that made it through your shitty ass haunted house. It's not even Halloween, and I would go do it. I would go do it at the scariest moment of the day.
Is she around?
Oh, I'll do it. I don't care. I'm going to sign up. Anyway, guys, if you are listening, don't forget to share, like, subscribe, do all of those things. Head over to sowhatyousaying.com. You can put the www in front. If you are feeling a little bit saucy, go over to sowhatyousaying.com. That is where all the social medias are at.
Here's what blows me away.
Okay.
We once had a podcast contact us for us to advertise for them.
Yes.
We didn't do it.
Nope.
Because, we're Team So What You're Saying.
Yep.
We're all about the woodshed.
Yeah, we
so we didn't do it.
No.
I don't know what these motherfuckers did, but they got reviews left and right. And I know we kicked their ass in the fucking ratings. And maybe they just, I don't know, maybe they own a preschool and they make the kids fill out reviews.
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great, yeah. Really? Hey, so if you're listening to our voice, go over there because we know you're out there. Listen, people, friends of the show, we know that you're listening because we see the numbers, but we see that the ratings and the reviews aren't the same. If you want to give us a 3-star review, that's on you.
Give it. I don't give a fuck.
Give it something witty give a description of why. But rate this, review this, let us know how you're feeling about us. Email us in at sowhatyousaying@gmail.com. Tell us what we can do better. Tell us what you think. If it's good enough, we'll read it. Hell, we do it every week.
Yeah.
You know where we're at. We're going to read it out there. So hit us up. If you're listening to this later on and you want to watch it live, next Sunday, as we have for almost 4 years now, Sunday we're going to go live. We're going to be here. You can chat. You can chime in. You can let us know what you think. And with that, Keith, I got to tell you, my man, it was a pleasure.
You won't make it past fucking 2.5 hours at this fucking thing. I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna fucking look it up. I'm gonna sign your ass up, and it's gonna be life altering for you.
Fair enough.
All right, we out.